Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we're watching episode 4 of Reacher. What'd you think of the last episode?
Last episode was a lot. There was so much going on. I loved every minute of it, but it's just a lot of moving parts.
Still trying to make sure we understand the numbers correctly. I believe it's dates correlating to the last 7 months of the dates. And then they said something referencing like the dates get worse as it progresses or something. So
Yeah.
Whatever that means, money or weapons or whatever, something is correlating to the number on those dates.
Yeah. Then we also have the aliases, which we can no longer use, and we're probably gonna get bus stop doctor killed.
Right, yeah. And a new threat, killer doctor. Last episode was hilarious as well as incredibly action-packed. And it ended off with this major revelation that Swan was working at New Age Technologies.
Yes. So in what capacity, we don't know. His involvement, we don't know. And is he alive? We don't know. So a lot still to learn, but this last episode was so good.
So super excited for episode 4 because so far 3 episodes in, this season has been pretty great.
Yeah, excellent.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, or Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode.
Read workers' comp pleadings from a secretary who slipped on New Age stairs 5 years ago.
Look, someone's got to say it. Was Swan working with these guys?
Swan's not dirty.
Yeah, we don't think he is.
You don't think there's even a chance?
No, I don't.
I trust you, Reacher. I like Neely's laptop.
This is a Brad.
That is a fastener. 2 names for something that size is stupid.
Seems Swan's title was Assistant Director of Security.
Security?
Shane Langston.
Oh, that's very close.
It is very close.
Security boss, and bosses give orders, and the guys we killed had orders to take us out. Just a theory.
So he's not even the CEO or anything.
This is the guy Reacher chased down outside of Seropian's house.
Oh, yeah.
Same photo as his ID badge. Associate Security Officer.
So it's the whole security team.
Don't forget Marlo Burns. She knew she was sending us right into a buzzsaw when she gave us Seropian's address.
Yeah.
Director of Ops.
We got over 1,000 employees. How are we going to tackle that?
One at a time?
Oh,
One at
one's
a
off the
time.
list.
Yes! I'm just like you, Reacher. Except for my smarts and my good looks and my charm and charisma and body. So nothing.
Late night warrant for some defense firm. And an hour later, the place is hit with a smash and grab.
Poor guy.
The evidence that you would have collected from that place is all cleaned out.
How else could he have done this?
This is too fucking much for you, Russo. Lieutenant, lower your voice. You're telling me to lower my voice in my own fucking office?
Uh-oh. Russo's mad.
Would you please go and find out what they learned, all right? Am I asking you nicely enough, Russo?
Oh, I feel bad for Russo.
Yeah.
Just bring Russo along for some of the cowboy shit.
You got beef with the Talking Heads?
Road to nowhere. When we're sitting here getting nowhere.
Pisses you off?
Besides, it's not even their best song.
Probably prefer Psycho Killer.
I was listening to an album the other day. Thought you might like it. The 6th song is amazing. Take a listen.
So it's a code.
No, Skinner, no, Hendrix, no, Zeppelin, no.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was his rule.
Could be code.
Could be a guy trying to get laid.
I think it's a message to them.
It says the 6th track is called Little Wing.
Oh, I love that song.
A file on a federal defense project called Little Wing. By far the biggest contract New Age has ever had.
People have murdered for less.
Oh, that's gotta be Russo.
In D.C., Lavoie's what's known as a paper bag. Politics and his vote go whichever way the wind's blowing.
Wow.
It stands to reason New Age is the wind blowing the voice back.
That sounds wrong.
But where's the crime?
They just vote the way they're told to. But as legislative director, those guys have no security detail.
Nice.
Something you want to share with the class?
There's a lot of powerful people in D.C. with confidential problems.
So you blackmail.
I incentivize.
Different.
You give me 10 minutes to make some phone calls. I'll get the name of the legislative director and an Achilles heel.
Damn. Let's go.
Do it.
All right.
I wonder if Little Wing is a drone program and then they put the weapons on the drones.
There's no way the Tony Swan I recruited is a part of this. End of story.
A lot of sugar.
Right?
Take the W, Gramps.
Don't sass your elders. Yeah, take it easy on him, guys. He hasn't had his nap yet.
This case is gonna be a monster.
Speaking of monsters, how's Hortense the Fourth?
20 months already into his terrible twos.
Dang.
In an investigation, details matter.
Either you miscounted or they palmed one back to short you.
I know we loaded 48 bricks.
Uh-oh.
Let's check your car.
Where the hell's the missing brick?
Nothing.
I have a feeling it's the person who was just talking to Reacher. I forgot his name. Oh, Horton? Horton the Third, probably?
Mystery solved. Must have fallen back there when I was driving and gotten stuck.
Oh, shit. I don't like that.
First round's on me tonight for that fuck up.
Now Reacher's remembering this moment.
Dang.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, no. There's a little bit of doubt on Swan. He had a different vibe than anyone else, too.
Oops, my bad.
Whoops. I accidentally sold it.
You want Swan to be innocent because you hired him into the 110. Blame yourself for our friends' deaths, which, like I said, would be stupid.
Neely knows Reacher.
Yeah, I wasn't even taking it that far for him to feeling responsible.
Yeah.
Look, I like a payday as much as the next guy. But you're quite a handsome fella. Now, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, but
Dude.
really certain you want me to give you a new face.
Your face.
Speaking.
Ooh.
Damn!
Blood is entering your lungs. You can barely see me, and now you can't hear me, and now...
That was terrifying.
But they did it in the office? Like, what are you gonna do with this guy's body?
I don't know. Put it underneath the desk?
I'm just gonna go and have a word with your secretary.
Uh-oh. Gonna take out the whole office?
I don't know. Yeah. It's
Leaving a note?
no one come in. I mean, it was his fault for looking like a killer.
2 dismissed DWs in college, second year of law school gets caught with a sex worker. And now he drafts legislation that decides the fate of the free world.
It's quite a bit of
Jeez.
dirt.
Boyd's gonna be in Boston tonight for a fundraiser event at the Pops.
Russo has to be losing his
Oh,
mind.
yeah.
You broke your hand when you drove the fucking car through the office building.
I didn't get hurt at all. I'm gonna send you their security team roster. Run background checks, see what connections these guys have. We're busy heading off to Boston.
What's in Boston?
The Symphony.
Poor guy.
Dixon and I should go talk to Marlo Burns. Step on her neck a little bit.
Oh, we do all the work. What are you guys gonna do?
Oh, we're gonna go score some drugs.
Nice.
Is this the same?
Oh, poor. Come on, man.
Hey, 5-0.
That's just rude.
You think he was a cop?
Yeah.
This just ain't your week.
Thanks for the gun. Now I need drugs. And another gun?
Find a new line of work, asshole.
This guy's this nightmare. So is this the,
Burns, they said, right?
yeah,
The director of ops?
I think so, right? Who sent them to the house?
Yeah.
I like this shot.
Oh.
That's not good. Door's already open. Maybe she didn't know, but now she was a liability.
Wonder if someone just handed that address to her.
Kid?
Drawers open.
They gotta make sure to not accidentally shoot the kid.
Yeah.
House clear.
Affirmative. Anything interesting?
Cool room.
Yeah.
She took her toothbrush and toothpaste. Kidnappers don't care about oral hygiene.
Got good taste.
Oh, she was making lots of money.
She didn't bring it?
Maybe she couldn't fit.
A cash dash behind.
Apparently Marlo Burns.
Maybe she took a lot, but
Cadillac Escalade to be returned within 3 days' time to JFK Airport.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Oh, he's driving?
Have a wonderful drive.
It's probably safer than taking a plane.
Would you like this?
He always has like a comic book in his hand.
Do you know why I love comic books so much?
Also, everyone's totally okay with a stranger talking to their child. I'd be like, dude, get the fuck away. Like, what? Take your comic book ass away.
I got a suitcase, I need a house to keep it in, and I need a car for the driveway. Before you know it, I'm filling out all kinds of forms.
Anyone ever diagnose you as a sociopath?
No.
Accused?
Well, she did take her toothbrush. She could be your soulmate.
Shut up.
Ooh.
Wow.
You both look nice.
We look like the assholes on top of a wedding cake.
Everyone ready?
Let's go listen to some boring ass music.
No words for Dixon?
Anna, wash your mouth, boss. You're catching flies.
Left Reacher speechless.
How about I swap your ticket with my aide when he arrives?
Wouldn't he mind?
Not if he wants to keep his job.
Oh.
Thank you.
Got him.
You bring me the bill, this guy doesn't have any money.
Let me tally it up for you.
Great.
Tally it up.
13 14ths. Something happened 13 times when it was supposed to happen 14 times.
Yeah.
Look how many times they didn't get the outcome they wanted. 2,197 minus 1,547.
650.
650, holy shit.
650 at 100K each. Hands are for helping. You have brass knuckles in your pocket. And you wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Not for $65 million.
You are a changed man, O'Donnell.
God, I hope you're not a villain.
5 dogs? No woman? Not even Dixon?
She's a friend.
Okay, whole hotel heard you.
Whatever you say. That was some dress, though.
Hell of a dress.
Calm down, Reacher.
Follow anywhere you lead, gorgeous.
Oh, let's go party.
Boy didn't stand a chance.
Hey, this friend of yours,
If he was in the army, I'd have asked him to join the 110th.
Ooh, who are we?
Yeah.
We'll drop it to second speed racer. Let's have a little party.
Okay.
Thick or thin to make these.
Please allow me.
Oh, good. You take possession.
Ladies first.
Oh no, you did the work. You get the reward.
Uh-oh. Now it's in your system?
Oh.
Just play cool. Just play cool. Just play cool.
Hey, cool as it is.
Yes! I was hoping it would be him.
I want to put the drugs away and step out of the car.
They're not my drugs.
Yes, Finley.
And she already offered up blood and urine. Do you want to offer up blood and urine?
Uh-oh.
They sent a couple of their boys down here just to talk to you.
Ooh, perfect FBI,
Agent
guys.
Jack Margrave.
Jack Margrave?
You want to lawyer up? Fine. Call him.
I will.
you know,
Oh, you thought he was going to hit him?
so these charges, they're not just gonna get swept under the rug.
Why?
Because we don't like you. We want to know everything there is to know about Little Wing.
I call Mr. Boyd's wife, happy wife, happy life, huh?
Okay.
Okay, please, no.
The software allows missiles to defeat all known countermeasures.
What?
Recalibrate, turn around, zero back in on the aircraft. It's death from above, and there is no way to avoid it.
Damn.
You hit your target. Period.
Just unbeatable missiles.
Little Wing can knock anything out of the sky. But it's our tech. We have it.
Not if you sell it.
New Age is incredibly secure. Both of their facilities implement state-of-the-art
facility.
Uh-oh, where's the second one?
software made in New York, hardware at a manufacturing plant in Denver.
Denver!
The drug charges getting dropped or what?
I don't know. I'm not a cop.
Okay, well, we just learned everything.
Yeah.
You still spinning that wedding ring?
Here and there. I'm feeling better every day.
And the dog?
Jack eats too much. Really? Didn't recognize you.
Mind your business, elbow patches.
Oh, man.
I don't have her in jeans in 20 minutes. I'm done for her.
See you around, Reacher.
See you around, Finley.
Oh, I want more.
I know. I'm glad we got a little, though.
My brother worked for Homeland. His contacts can help us.
Oh, shit. How's Joe doing these days?
Ooh.
He's dead. I'm starving. We should eat.
Man, drop that and then go to food? Only Neely knew that.
Yeah. Well, he's been so disconnected from everyone.
I need to get changed.
Yeah? You gonna throw it in the garbage like our soci...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Why do we have a motorcycle gang showing up?
Hate to ruin prom night. I'm gonna cut you, gut you, and leave you.
Oof! Probably should have brought out the guns. Oh, what? Okay, just grab the chain. Man, they're fucking these guys up. Not even close. Oh. 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 That guy got it so bad. Oh my god.
Oh!
Fuck. Heel in the eye?
Holy cow.
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Never better.
Fucked up my shoes.
It's in a guy's face. Man, New Age is running out of guys.
Maybe we've been approaching this the wrong way, Mr. Reacher.
Just Reacher.
What is it that you want?
I want to throw you out of a helicopter.
Perfect. And then it's Psycho Killer. All right, that was episode 4 of Reacher. What'd you think?
That was awesome.
Man, they're just like firing on all cylinders with this season, I feel like.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're doing such an incredible job. We have talked in great length about the cast of characters we have here, and obviously a huge, exciting moment to see Finley back.
Yeah, great cameo. Even if it was only for a few minutes, it just brought back so many good memories from the first season.
Yeah, and you just build on how Reacher builds his relationships and the good people that he like interacts with along the way. So obviously besides Neely, like we didn't have anybody back. So it was great to see him. Very intense fight scene there at the end.
Oh yeah.
A lot of broken everything.
Broken limbs, broken eyes, broken spirits. Yeah, you know, this is not a super organized evil person.
No.
You know, like he's never made a deal like this before.
Yeah.
He, you know, didn't have enough guys the first time.
Yeah.
Then they didn't have enough guys the second time.
Yeah.
They are running out of guys now. Like they're just buying like motorcycle gangs to try to take him out. Like,
yeah, honestly, I'm kind of shocked by that. Unless they just don't fully understand who Reacher is, but I think at this point they should know. So like to put people that are so untrained, I want to say, on him, it seems just silly at this point.
Which I guess that does make sense because this guy is so fresh to doing evil, shady stuff.
Yeah.
That it's just like, man, you sent a bunch of bikers and it felt very one-sided. There was a couple of hits there and a couple of like moments.
Yeah,
but,
I gotta make it a little realistic.
Yeah, but still, I feel like it was realistic because it was just a bunch of bikers going up against the special investigators.
Yeah.
So like they got absolutely fucked up.
Yeah, they got wrecked. I mean, there was the only thing that they had on their side was numbers, and obviously kind of the sneak attack. They weren't prepared for it, but they didn't need to be prepared. They didn't need their guns. They didn't need anything. And I mean, Neely and Dixon fighting in those dresses as well. Like, they didn't stand a chance.
No, I mean, they were using everything at their disposal to just wreck those guys.
Yeah.
A great little ending to the episode, a callback to kind of like the, hey, before you say anything, like, yeah, it's done, but not in the way you think or something like that.
Yeah.
A little bit more honest or frank of a conversation.
Yes.
And perfect ending, too, to be like, what do you want? I want to throw you out of a helicopter.
And then to play Psycho Killer.
Yeah, which they were talking about earlier, being like, I would assume your favorite song is Psycho Killer. So it was just a great episode where we learned a lot. And the information that we got from the like assistant to the senator, I think that's who that was.
Yeah, he's the one that like writes the
legislative director or
Yeah.
whatever. So Little Wing is a program that is hardware to install into missiles that essentially makes the missiles unbeatable in terms of taking out aircraft.
Right, and it's also kind of gives the target a false sense of hope that it's been defeated and then comes back around.
Right. 650, I assume, little chips or whatever. That makes more sense. It fits on a truckload and stuff. Like you can get those in boxes, and I'm sure. So, you know, at some point we're going to have probably this truck carrying the 650 chips or something that make insane warheads or insane missiles. So I feel like they probably snuck it out because of the breakdown with those numbers. Like the dates and the testing and the failure, the way Reacher was breaking it down was like they got 650 results that they didn't want. I would assume like, oh, fuck, this chip is a little messed up or something like that. So we'll discard this one. And whoever was responsible for discarding them, the security or whatever, they were just taking them and selling them. And they were not malfunctioning. They're probably fully functional pieces of machinery or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I feel like we have the full mystery pretty much laid out.
Yeah, and it seems like they were getting greedier, perhaps at the end there, because they said it was getting worse.
Yeah, so maybe they started taking more and more towards the end, and maybe that's maybe how Swan caught on to things. I'm still assuming Swan is a good person.
Yeah, that conversation was really hard between, I guess, all four of them in how they were feeling about Swan's involvement. Reacher is not backing down that he would not pick someone that would be dirty.
Right.
And I'm behind Reacher all the way.
Yeah, and you know, I was thinking it very surface level, like, oh, Reacher's not going to pick someone that would be dirty.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of stopping right there.
Yeah.
But Neely kind of took it a step further to be like, if he is dirty, then somehow, you know, Reacher's going to blame himself for the deaths of his men because he brought Swan on as part of this team and stuff.
Right.
So that hit a little differently for sure.
Yeah. So our assumption then is that Swan is alive. I mean, he might not be at this point. It's hard to tell. I'm hoping at some point they're gonna find Swan alive and he can give even like a little bit more to this. Another huge piece of information that they got was about the Colorado offices. I guess that's the manufacturing plant.
Yeah.
And then we have now our fake British doctor man driving now from Colorado to New York.
Right. And he said his men will take care of the shipment and stuff. So I assume he already went to Colorado. He already got everything all squared away to sell or to purchase. I think he's the one purchasing the chips and stuff.
Yeah.
Even though he might be in New York, I think all of that priority stuff is still probably in transit.
So they're gonna have to stop that.
Yeah.
We have no idea where, because I mean, it's probably not in Colorado anymore. So where is it?
Yeah, where's it going? And if it's going to be used domestically for terrorism, I mean, I think it was Neely, someone said, oh, it's going to be like 9/11, just on an insanely different scale, shooting down 650 planes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they have that capacity.
So it's a very serious issue now that they're kind of aware of how terrible it could be. I also feel bad for the cop, Russo.
I do feel bad for Russo too. Obviously, we're rooting for Reacher and his team. Like, we want them to figure it out. They're doing such a great job. But the department is a couple of steps behind. He keeps missing it. He did try to share information with Reacher and his team, and they're just going ham. I mean, obviously this is very personal to them.
Yeah.
But poor Russo is just getting his ass handed to him because of Reacher.
Russo needs a win in the next couple of episodes, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope they give him something, just a little, you know, whatever the phrase
a
is.
A little breadcrumb, or a little taste of victory or something. Like, you got him, Russo. Because he does seem extremely capable. It's just he is a few steps behind.
And he has red tape.
Yeah, exactly.
That he needs to make sure he's going by the book and doing everything, whereas Reacher doesn't need to do that.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate for Russo, but I still like him. Hopefully he'll kind of work his way into working in some capacity with them.
Yeah.
I also want to touch on that email that Swan sent to, I think that email went to the lady.
Oh, right. She's gone.
She's gone.
So Burns. So at some point, unless Burns is maybe being held somewhere with Swan at this point, if anybody else maybe figured out the email correspondence or something, but he was obviously talking to her about this project.
And it was coded in a way that you would only understand the code if you were familiar enough with Swan to know that he doesn't like Jimi Hendrix.
Right.
So I feel like the connection between Swan and Burns, you said?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a relationship there?
I don't know about a relationship, but she maybe isn't as bad as we were.
Either they're both bad,
yeah,
or they're both good, and Swan was trying to, code a message to her to be like, hey, look into this or watch out for this or something. And then once she realized how dangerous everything was, she just got her shit and left.
Yeah.
I don't know where that money's coming. Maybe that money's coming from Swan. I don't know.
That one is a little muddy still.
But there's more there.
For sure. And she has a daughter. So it's like, did they both get taken or did they flee? Who flees without a bag of money?
But they did take the toothbrush. So maybe they did flee. And maybe they had 2 bags of money and they're like, one's enough or something. I don't know. There's a lot more there. And I think the connection between Swan and her is going to be critical at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just a great episode. Every episode has had some great action or fight scene. Again, the comedy is incredibly entertaining. I feel like no joke is not landing. Even the interaction of going back to the same drug dealers.
That was so good.
So yeah, just another great episode, and we're halfway through the season.
I know, crazy. I'm excited to get into the next episode, but I'm really enjoying this so far.
Yeah. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us in any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.